Hello everybody and welcome back to Star Wars Knowledge. Today in this video I'm going to be talking about my theory on what would have happened if Anakin Skywalker's mom, Shmi Skywalker, never died in episode 2 and never died as early in Anakin's life as she did. Now before I start the video, I just want to give a special thanks to the Mandalorian for giving me this video idea. So special thanks to him, he gave me it during a stream today. So yeah, shout out to him. And I also want to say, please check out my Twitch channel. That's where I stream Battlefront 2 on, and I stream it pretty frequently. So far, I've been doing it daily. So yeah, I'll leave a link to the description for that below. And without further ado, let's get started. So my theory that if Shmi Skywalker never died as early in Anakin's life as she did, I think that Anakin would have overall developed less anger. Obviously, he was really angry when she died in his hands, and he ended up killing all of the Tusken Raiders. I mean, even, the women and the children too, as he says to Padme. And I think that there was obviously short-term anger there, but I think that that also probably led to long-term anger, which could have changed the way Palpatine kind of turned him, or how easily he was turned to the dark side, because obviously Padme was the main factor, and he did still love Padme, whether if his mom died or didn't die. And that ended up being the main reason, because Palpatine twisted him, and he had dreams that Padme would die during childbirth. And she did. And that was a way that Palpatine used to turn him, by obviously saying that he could save her, and that the Sith knew powers to be immortal. And that really led to him having a lot of interest in Palpatine and the Sith ways. And I think that anger too, obviously to be a Sith, you have to have, or you have lots of anger. And I think that maybe if he did not have that anger and was more, Jedi-like, then maybe he would have seen that it wasn't right what he was doing, and he should have stuck to the Jedi, if Padme died or didn't die. And I'm not really sure if I think that he would have not turned to the dark side, because I think he probably still would have, because Padme was the main reason why he ended up doing that. But I think that maybe it could have possibly changed the way he was turned, or maybe he wouldn't have been turned at all, because this did give him, a lot of anger. I mean, he was, really, really mad, and, that she could have been saved, but she was kidnapped by the Tusken Raiders, and Shmi Skywalker ended up dying. And that obviously gave Anakin some short-term anger there, as he killed the Tusken Raiders, but I think that might have led to long-term anger as well, which could have made it easier for him to turn to the dark side, as he already had anger in him. And he obviously was mad at the Jedi Council, especially right before he turned, at, being on the Jedi Council, but not being Master. And there were other stuff that the, Jedi did that made him mad, and we see in the Clone Wars too, some parts where he gets mad at even Obi-Wan. And I'm not sure if that anger kind of came from his mom dying so early in his life, and seeing her die right in front of him. But, I'm not sure. And I guess we'll never truly know, but I think it could have changed some stuff at least. I think it's definitely a possibility that he would have never turned to the dark side. But in my personal opinion, I think he still would have, but maybe it wouldn't have been so swiftly, and maybe he wouldn't have killed all those Jedi so quickly and all the younglings and stuff, as we see during Order 66 in Episode 3. But yeah, that's just my theory. So yeah, tell me what you thought about this video in the comments below. I didn't use a script for this video, because scripts are obviously good to read off of, but they do take a while. And this video did not take me nearly as long as it takes me to write scripts and do that for videos. So yeah, tell me what you thought about the video in the comments. Tell me what your thoughts about this theory are. What you think Anakin would have done if his mom, Shmi Skywalker, died, or didn't die so early in his life. And please do check out my Twitch channel. I'll leave a link to the description below. I don't have a lot of people watching me, and if I can just get to like 5 people watching at any given time, then that would really boost me up, and I'd be on the Battlefront, homepage on Twitch. So it would really mean a lot if you could go check me out. And of course, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And thank you all for watching, and may the Force be with you always.